State of Michigan, 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Christina V. Kennedy. You will proceed as there should be no driving, smoking, eating, drinking, sleeping, or laying down. Do not start your video or mute your device unless the court instructs you to do so. And if there's anything that you need to do that you don't want the rest of the world to see, please walk away from the camera quietly. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Judge Christina V. Kennedy, and I will preside over the docket for courtroom 433 this afternoon. If you can hear me, can you give me a thumbs up? Okay, cool. Thanks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience as we got everyone checked in. We did have a morning docket that ran over into our lunch hour, and our staff is entitled to a lunch break. And so that's why we're getting started a little late today. Again, thank you for your patience. Before I get started, I want to emphasize Officer Wallace's instructions that if there's anything that you do not want the rest of the world to see you doing, you please make sure you step away from your device or turn your camera off. We are streaming these proceedings live over YouTube. That means that anybody in the world can join us and watch these proceedings. So to prevent any embarrassment, if you need to do something like change your clothes or use the restroom, please make sure you have turned off your camera or you completely step away from your device. All right. We have a somewhat, I'll say we have a moderate docket today. I am going to call all of the cases at one time. So every case that is scheduled for today, I will call them all at once. Please listen out for your name, address, or case number, but please do not say anything until I have finished calling all of the cases. Once I call all of the cases, I will ask for the plaintiff's counsel to place his or her appearance on the record, and then I'll ask for the defendant, if you're present, to state your name for the record. At that time, please turn on your camera if it's not already turned on, unmute your device, or if you called in, dial *6 to unmute, and then you would state your name, okay? All right, let's see here. One second. All right. Now calling case number 24348-270, Wyoming Land Development LLC versus Mary Ayanna Cheney and all occupants of 20275 Fairport in the city of Detroit. Also calling case number 24348-271, Ethel Miller versus all occupants of 7517 Weatherby Street in the city of Detroit. Also calling case number 24348-272, House Tree Capital LLC versus Marquita Rumbers and all, Marquita Rumbers, Asia Mahaffey, and all occupants of 17360 Green Lawn Street in the city of Detroit. Also calling case number 24348-273, Realco Holdings LLC versus Sonia Moore and all occupants of Daryl Snell. And this is for property, I don't know how these things are captioned. Sonia Moore, Daryl Snell, and all occupants of 17545 Pennington. I'm sorry, Madam Court Reporter. Also calling case number 24348-274, Reset Capital Group LLC versus Latice Ewing and all occupants of 11841 Miami Street in the city of Detroit. Also calling case number 24348-275. This is John Crabble versus Ladora Hagan and all occupants of 12700 Asbury Park in the city of Detroit. Also calling case number 24348-280, John Crabble versus Lily Early and all occupants of 4075 Tyler, apartment 1 in the city of Detroit. Also calling case number 24348-302. This is VF Midtown LLC versus Rose Anderson and all other occupants of 664 West Alexandrine, number 102 in the city of Detroit. Also calling case number 24348-303, Rain Check Development LLC versus Roxy Dunlap and all other occupants of 40 Hague Street, number 119 in the city of Detroit. Also calling case number 24348-304, Rain Check Development LLC versus Dimate Goolsby Evans and all other occupants of 40 Hague Street, number 105 in the city of Detroit. Also calling case number 24348-305, Rain Check Development LLC versus Janelle Hackett and all other occupants of 40 Hague Street, number 213 in the city of Detroit. Also calling case number 24348-321, Lakeview Loan Servicing LLC versus Mr. and Mrs. Occupant and all other occupants of 10852 Balfour Road in the city of Detroit. Those were the cases that were on my 130 docket. I am moving to my 135 docket. Now calling case number 24346-822, Vladimir Velichko versus Brittany Mixon. This is for property located at 19633 Fleming Street in the city of Detroit. Also calling case number 24346-983. The Management Team 4 LLC versus Stevenson Jackson and all occupants of 12038 Lauder Street in the city of Detroit. This case that I just called is off of the 145 docket. Also calling case number 24344-078. Gladiator Novelty Incorporated versus Platinum Real Estate LLC and David Maki. This is for property located at 8850 Strathmore Street in the city of Detroit. This matter is before the court on a complaint for possession after land contract forfeiture. And calling case number 24347-025. BFIS LLC versus David Bevel and all other occupants of 5944 Corville in the city of Detroit. This matter is also before the court on a complaint for possession after land contract forfeiture. The remaining matters are before the court on complaints for non-payment of rent, as well as complaints to recover possession of property. Today is the date and time scheduled for a first hearing in all of the matters that I just called, either a first hearing or a technical first hearing. Pursuant to Michigan Supreme Court Administrative Order 2020-17, all first hearings are to be adjourned. Therefore, these hearings will be adjourned to a new date. Ladies and gentlemen, please write this information down. The next court date for all of the cases that I just called will be July 23rd of this year at 8:30 a.m. Again, the next court date for all of the cases that I called will be July 23rd, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. The next hearing in all of these cases will be conducted in person. And so there won't be a Zoom hearing at the next court on the next court date. Instead, you all are to come down to 36th District Court, which is located at 421 Madison in downtown Detroit. I am in courtroom 433, and that is where you need to be on July 23rd at 8:30 a.m. Madam Clerk is typing the information into the Zoom chat. So if you are logged into this session via a tablet or a cell phone or anything with the screen, you should be able to go into the Zoom chat and screenshot the information. I'll let you know when it pops up. Either screenshot the information or write the information down, please. The court is going to mail notices to appear, but in case those notices get lost in the mail, I do like to make sure that everyone has the information about the next court date. Plaintiff, you need to bring with you to the next court date the following documents if they are not already in the file. I need a copy of the deed, a copy of the lease agreement. If rent is at issue, I need a copy of the most up-to-date rental ledger. I need a completed proof of service. And if there's a property management agreement, I need a copy of that as well. Again, plaintiffs, you are to bring with you to court on July 23rd, a copy of the deed, a copy of the lease agreement, a copy of the most up-to-date rental ledger, a copy of the completed proof of service, and a copy of the property management agreement if there is one in place. Plaintiffs, if you fail to bring those documents and they are not in the file at the next court date, your case can be dismissed. So please make sure you bring those documents with you to the next court date. Defendants, you are to bring with you to the next court date any evidence that supports your defense. But I am requesting that you bring that evidence reduced to paper. Just so you know, Madam Clerk did just type the information into the chat about the next court date, so you can go in and screenshot it now if you'd like. Back to what I was saying, defendants, if you have any evidence, please reduce it to paper. Specifically, I'm speaking about photographs or rental payment receipts. Please don't bring your phone into the courtroom and ask me to scroll through the phone as evidence. I do not feel comfortable scrolling through people's phones because I don't like people scrolling through my phone. And I also cannot put your phone in the file as evidence. So again, if you have any evidence that supports your defense, such as payment receipts or photographs, please make sure you put them to paper when you bring them in on July 23rd. Defendants, you have the right to be represented by an attorney if you so choose. You can either hire your own attorney or you can speak to an agency attorney. We do have agency attorneys logged into this Zoom session today. They are here to speak with you, the defendant tenants, to provide you with legal advice for the day, with the potential of them taking on your case to represent you throughout the close of these proceedings, and that will be free of charge to you. At the end of your hearing today, I will ask that you be transferred into a breakout room. If you're logged into this session via a tablet or a smartphone, you will receive a prompt come across your screen. If you called into this session, meaning you dialed a telephone, you won't receive a prompt, so you won't have to do anything. Your transfer will be automatic. But those who are logged in via a tablet or a smartphone, once you receive that prompt come across your screen, please tap the prompt and it will take you into the breakout room. Again, those who dialed in, you don't have to do anything. Your transfer will be automatic. Either way, once you get into the breakout room, you will be in there by yourself for a little while. I ask that you have patience. We have only so many defense attorneys, and they are going to go into each breakout room one by one. So again, I ask that you have patience. You won't see or hear what's going on in the main session, and we in the main session won't see or hear what's going on with you. That is so that once that defense attorney comes in to speak with you, you will be able to have a private conversation. When you get in there, please don't start pressing buttons or raising your hand or coming back out into the main session unprompted. That will just slow me down. So I ask again that you please have patience. Everyone will be seen by an attorney today. And once you are done speaking to the attorney, you're free to log off. But please make sure you come back to court on July 23rd at 8:30 a.m. to courtroom 433. Again, that is in person. Plaintiffs, if you don't come to court on July 23rd at 8:30 a.m., your case will be dismissed. And defendants, if you don't come to court on July 23rd at 8:30 a.m., a default judgment can be entered against you. So please, everybody make sure you come to court on July 23rd at 8:30 a.m. With all of that being said, can I have plaintiff's counsel place your appearance on the record for matters ending in 270, 271, 272, 273, 274, 275, and 280?
Yes, Your Honor, Michael Denha, P86036, appearing on behalf of the plaintiffs.
Thank you. Good afternoon to you, Attorney Denha. For matter ending in 270 is Mary Ayana Cheney or any occupant of 20275 Fairport present.
Unmute.
Please unmute yourself.
And the plaintiff is also.
Okay, while we're waiting on the defendant to unmute, counsel, I'm told that your client is here. Can I have the plaintiff turn on your camera, unmute yourself, and state your name? Is anyone here from Wyoming Land Development besides the plaintiff's counsel?
Michael Robinson.
Your Honor, I'm looking. I'm unaware that if my client is on the Zoom call or not.
Is Michael Robinson your client?
I am here.
Okay, state your name for the court reporter, please.
Michael Robinson.
All right, good afternoon to you, Mr. Robinson. And defendant, please state your name. Uh-oh, are we having audio issues?
Hello?
Not you, ma'am. Defendant on matter ending in 270. This is Mary Cheney or any occupant of 20275 Fairport.
May I speak?
No, just one moment. I just need the defendant to state your name, please. Ms. Haggins, I keep muting you. Please do not unmute yourself again until I ask you to, or I'm going to place you in.
I'm sorry, this is Janelle Hackett.
Mary Cheney.
I'm sorry, this is Janelle Hackett. Can you hear me?
I didn't call you Miss Hackett. 1 second, I'm going to mute you. Is she on 3? No, Janelle Hackett is not on this case.
She's right here. Her face is in the,
I see Mary Cheney, but she's not speaking. Okay, I don't know what's going on with Miss Cheney's audio.
Turn your volume up, Miss Cheney. It's real low. She's saying something. Her device not up.
All right, we'll pass on this one. I'll come back to this one in a moment. For matter ending in 271, is there anyone here who lives at 7517 Weatherby Street?
Can you hear me now? This is Mary Cheney. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Good afternoon to you, Miss Cheney. You're the defendant on matter ending in 270. You are here on a complaint to recover possession of property. Did you get the information about the next court date?
July 23rd, 8:30 a.m.
That's correct. In courtroom 433, that's in person. Can I have someone transfer Miss Cheney into a breakout room? Miss Cheney, wait, before you go, Mr. Robinson, you wanted to say something. What did you want to say, sir?
Yeah, my case is actually ending in 274, so I was a little bit surprised my name was called.
So you are not with Wyoming Land Development, sir?
I am not. No, my case number is, yeah.
All right,
ends
I
in
got you.
274. Yeah.
My apologies. All right, thank you. Miss Cheney, please follow the prompt when it comes across your screen. Have a good day. That concludes the matter ending in 270. Thank you. For matter ending in 271, is there anyone here who lives at 7517 Weatherby Street? Madam Clerk has indicated that the defendant failed to check in. Attorney Denha, I do not have a proof of service. Was the defendant served?
Let me just take a look real quick, Your Honor.
Do you have proofs of service over there, Madam Clerk?
Yes, Your Honor, I have service on June 6th at 12:38 p.m. And it looks like it was done by posting.
All right, thank you. I will note that for the file. Based on your representation as an officer of the court will proceed with this first hearing on a complaint to recover possession of property. The matter is adjourned to July 23rd, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. in person in courtroom 433. The court will mail notice, as with all of the cases today. If the defendant logs in before we end our Zoom session, the defendant will have an opportunity to speak to an attorney. That concludes the matter ending in 271. For matter ending in 272 is Marquita Rumbers, Asia Mahaffey, or any occupant of 17360 Green Lawn present.
Yes.
Good afternoon. Please state your name.
Marquita Rumbers.
Good afternoon to you, Ms. Rumbers. You are the defendant on a complaint for non-payment of rent. I note that you are on a telephone. Is Asia Mahaffey there with you?
No.
Okay. All right. Did you get the information about the next court date?
Yes.
All right. We'll see you on the 23rd of July at 8:30 a.m. Can I have someone transfer Ms. Rumbers? You're on a telephone, Ms. Rumbers, so your transfer will be automatic. Have a good day. Oh, wait. Ma'am, what is your name?
Ty Walker. I'm with the plaintiff, House Tree Capital.
Okay. Good afternoon to you, Ms. Walker. Did you get the information about the next court date?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Unless you're on another case, you're free to log off. The court will mail notices. That concludes the matter ending in 272. Thank you. Have a good day. All right.
You do the same.
Thank you. For matter ending in 273 is Sonia Moore or any occupant of Sonia Moore, Daryl Snell, or any occupant of 17545 Pennington present.
Yes.
Please state your name. Can you turn on your camera, please, and state your name?
My name is Daryl Snell.
I could barely hear that. Please speak up and,
Hello,
yes, your name, please.
Sonia Moore and Daryl Snell.
All right, I heard you, Ms. Moore. Can I have the other person state their name?
Daryl Snell.
All right, good afternoon to you, Mr. Snell. You are the defendants on a complaint for non-payment of rent. Do you have the information about the next court date?
Yes,
All right, I'll see you both on July 23rd in person at 36th District Court. Can I have someone transfer Sonia Moore and Daryl Snell into a breakout room? Please follow the prompt. That concludes the matter ending in 273. Have a good day. For matter ending in 274 is Latice Ewing or any occupant of 11841 Miami Street present. Please unmute yourself and state your name.
Latice Ewing. I'm trying to do my video. Okay, Latice Ewing.
Okay, good afternoon to you, Ms. Ewing. I'm told that the plaintiff is present on this one. Plaintiff, please state your name. This is matter ending in 274.
Michael Robinson for Reset Capital
Okay,
Group.
good afternoon to you, Mr. Robinson. What's the name of your group again? I'm sorry.
Reset Capital.
Reset Capital. Okay. Mr. Robinson, you are the plaintiff. Ms. Ewing, you are the defendant. This is a complaint for non-payment of rent. Ms. Ewing, do you have the information about the next court date?
Yes.
Okay. What about you, Mr. Robinson?
I do, yes, thank you.
All right. I'll see you both in person on July 23rd. Ms. Ewing, please follow the prompt. Mr. Robinson, you're free to log off unless you're here on another case. That concludes the matter ending in 274. Have a great day. Can I have someone transfer the defendant? For matter ending in 275 is Ladora Hagan or any occupant of 12700 Asbury Park present.
Yes.
Please state your name.
Ladora Hagan.
All right, Ms. Hagan, you are the defendant on a complaint to recover possession of property. Do you have the information about the next court date?
Yes.
All right, I'll see you on the 23rd of July at 8:30 a.m. in courtroom 433. Can I have someone transfer Ms. Hagan into a breakout room? That concludes the matter ending in 275. Have a good day. For matter ending in 280 is Lily Early or any occupant of 4075 Tyler Apartment 1 present. Please dial *6 and state your name. All right, I'm going to come back to this one. We might be having some audio issues. Oh, wait, there you are. What's your name? Yes, what's your name?
Lily Early. Lily Early.
Good afternoon, Miss Early. You're the defendant on a complaint for non-payment of rent. Do you have the information about the next court date?
Yes, and can you have an interpreter because she can't hear?
Well, who is she?
My grandma.
Okay, what's your
I'm
name,
her
ma'am?
granddaughter. My name's Lakia Early.
Okay, so you're Lakia Early. Can you spell your
Yes.
first name?
It's Lakia.
All right. Miss Early, do you live at 4075 Tyler Apartment 1?
Yes.
All right. Can your grandmother hear me? You said she can't hear?
No, she wears hearing aids.
Does she speak American Sign Language?
No, she don't. Jamil put her on the Zoom so she can hear her.
Okay, so you requested an interpreter. What kind of interpreter are you requesting, ma'am?
It's like she can hear I want ear, and then she in a walker.
Okay. So are you all going to log her in?
Yes, give me a log her in. You know how to do it?
So can you put her on the phone? Would you be able to hear if you put her on the phone?
Yes, you got to put her on the phone now.
You're on court. This is Zoom.
Come on,
This is Zoom. You're in court.
Come on, say hello.
You're on Zoom.
Is this the courthouse?
Yes.
Yes, come on.
Yeah, this is the
Yeah,
courthouse,
what about
35th
you?
district. You're on the phone with Judge Kennedy.
Can you hear me, Miss
Come on, say
Lily
something.
Early?
I don't know. She said you gotta be on Zoom. You gotta show your face on Zoom. You gotta show your face on Zoom.
Come on, say hello.
Hold
On
on,
Zoom.
hold on. It's okay. It's okay. Miss Lakia, can you hear me?
Yes.
All
Yes, I
right.
hear you.
And so if she's having problems, well, for one, you called in, so we won't be able to see her face because you're on the telephone. I just need you to put the phone up to her ear, and will she be able to hear then? If not, that's fine. If not, that's fine. Just I'm gonna transfer you into a breakout room, and then the attorneys can speak to you, and hopefully they'll be able to speak with Miss Lily Early. Okay.
Oh, yes.
All right. Attorney Krager. Wait, no. What's today? Tuesday? It's not Attorney Krager. Who's here? Attorney Tate.
Yep.
Or Attorney Boykin.
You gotta be on camera.
Hi, Your Honor. We can take them into a breakout room. We can figure out what's going on. Yes.
Okay. All right. So we're about to transfer you, Miss Early and Miss Early. It's going to be automatic. You don't have to do anything. In a minute, you won't be able to hear me. You're going to be in a breakout room, and an attorney will come in and talk to you. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. I'll see you on the 23rd of July. Bye. Have a good one.
Okay.
Bye-bye. That concludes the matter ending in 280. All right. Moving on. I think that's it for you, Attorney Denna.
Your Honor, you have a good rest of your afternoon.
You too. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. For matters ending in 302, 303, 304, and 305, can I have plaintiff's counsel place your appearance on the record?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Adam Devlin, P72877 for the plaintiffs.
Thank you. Good afternoon to you, Attorney Devlin. For matter ending in 302, is Rose Anderson or any occupant of 664 West Alexandria, number 102 present? Please unmute yourself and state your name and your prompt. There you are. Good afternoon. Please state your name for the court reporter.
Rose Marie Anderson.
All right, Ms. Anderson, good afternoon to you. You are the defendant on a complaint for non-payment of rent. Did you get the information about the next court date?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Okay, well, I will see you in person on July 23rd at 8:30 in person in courtroom 433. Can I have someone transfer Ms. Anderson into a breakout room? Ms. Anderson, just tap the prompt when it comes across your screen. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you. That concludes matter ending in 302. For matter ending in 303 is Roxy Dunlap or any occupant of 40 Hague Street, number 119 present. Madam Clerk has indicated that this defendant failed to check in. Attorney Devlin, I do not have a proof of service in the file. Was this defendant served? You're muted. You're muted.
The magic of alt tabbing, Your Honor. She was served by attachment. And it's in my folder work, but I cannot see where it was. I will bring it with me to the next court date.
Okay, let me see. So you don't know what date she was served?
I know she was served, Your Honor. I just do not have it in front of me at this moment.
Okay, let's see. I don't see where the proof of service was actually filed with the court. I will adjourn this one to a subsequent hearing. If you don't have the proof of service and if she wasn't served before today, the case will be dismissed at the next court hearing.
I appreciate that, Your Honor.
Okay, this matter is adjourned to July 23rd, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. That'll be in person in courtroom 433. That concludes the matter ending in 303. For matter ending in 304, Diamond Tate Goolsby Evans or any occupant of 40 Hague Street, number 105, are you present? Please unmute yourself. Let me send you a prompt. Oh, there you are.
Yes, I'm present.
Good afternoon. Please state your name.
My name is Demita Goolsby Evans.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry about the mispronunciation. Ms. Goolsby Evans, you are the defendant on a complaint for non-payment of rent. Did you get the information about the next court date?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll see you on July 23rd in person at 8:30 a.m. Can I have someone transfer Ms. Goolsby Evans into a breakout room? Just follow the prompt, Ms. Goolsby Evans. That concludes the matter ending in 304. Have a good day. For matter ending in 305, Janelle Hackett or any occupant of 40 Hague Street, number 213, are you present?
Yes, I'm present.
Please state your name.
Janelle Hackett.
Ms. Hackett, you are the defendant on a complaint for non-payment of rent. Did you get the information about the next court date?
I did. Thank you.
Okay,
Your
we'll
Honor,
see
she's
you.
not going to need it, though. This is going to be dismissed. I have faxed it in already.
Okay, what's the reason? Paid?
Payment.
All right, Ms. Hackett, Attorney Devlin is moving to dismiss this matter. Do you have any reason to object to that?
No reason. So that means I don't need to go to the next date, correct?
That's correct.
Okay,
Yes,
thank
so
you, Your Honor.
I have not, you're welcome. I have not received the dismissal order yet. Once I get it in my hands, I will sign it and the court will mail the copy to you, Ms. Hackett.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, you're free to log off. Have a good day. That
You
concludes the
too.
matter ending in 305. I think that's it for you, Attorney Devlin. Have a great day.
Thank you, Your Honor. I went into my client or my vendor system. All three of these matters were served on June 6th by posting, or all four of my matters, June 6th by posting.
Oh, okay, it's too late. I already gave my file to the clerk. That's fine, but thank you
That's
for
what I'm
making
saying.
the record.
I just know it was. I just know it happened.
Okay, all right, cool. All right,
Yeah,
have a
all
great
good, Your
day.
Honor.
Thank you. For matter ending in 321, is plaintiff's counsel present? Please place your appearance on the record, if so.
Good afternoon, Judge Solgo Plagany, P69690 for plaintiff.
Thank you. Good afternoon to you, Attorney Plagany. Is the defendant, any occupant of 10852 Balfour Road present? Madam Clerk has indicated that the defendant did not check in. Attorney Plagany, there's no proof of service in the file. Was the defendant served?
Defendant was served via posting by Officer Malcolm Jackson on June 6th at 1:27 p.m.
Posted June 6th. Thank you for that. Based on your representation as an officer of the court that the defendant was served, the court is going to proceed with this complaint to recover possession of property. First hearing, the matter will be adjourned to a subsequent hearing to take place on July 23rd at 8:30 a.m. That'll be in courtroom 433. That concludes the matter ending in 321. Thank you, Attorney Plagany.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
You too, thanks. All right, for matter ending in 822, is the plaintiff, Vladimir Velichko, present? Madam Clerk has indicated that the plaintiff has failed to appear. Let's see. Is the defendant, Brittany Mixon, present? Madam Clerk has indicated that the defendant has failed to appear. 346-822. I'm just checking to see if there's a proof of service in the file. Let's see. This is the second time that the plaintiff has failed to appear. The court is going to dismiss this matter without prejudice based on plaintiff's failure to appear. Madam Clerk, can you put a dismissal order in there? And I will sign it in a moment. That concludes the matter ending in 822. For matter ending in, what was that? 983. For the management team, is plaintiff's counsel present?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have your appearance. Good
William
afternoon.
Yes, William Simon appearing on behalf of the plaintiff 80352.
Thank you. Is Stevenson Jackson present or any occupant of 12038 Lauder Street? Madam Clerk has indicated that the defendant failed to check in. Attorney Saman, I did sign an order for alternate service on May 28th of this year. Were you able to get the defendant served?
Yes, I was, Your Honor. The defendant was served by certified mail and posting on it looks like June 6th.
All right.
Yeah, you might not have a copy yet, Your Honor, but I'll submit one on the second floor and bring a copy at the next hearing.
Okay, based on your representation as an officer of the court that the defendant was properly served, the court will proceed with this first hearing. This is the first hearing. This will be adjourned to a subsequent hearing to take place in person on July 23rd, 2024. We'll make this one at 8:45 a.m. and the court will mail notice to both parties. That concludes the matter ending in 983.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Have a good one. For matter ending in 078 is plaintiff's counsel present.
Good
For
afternoon, Your
Gladiator
Honor.
Novelty. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Mustafa Hawili on behalf of Gladiator Novelty, Inc.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Is anyone here from Platinum Real Estate LLC, or is David Mackey present?
Yes, David Mackey present.
Okay, good afternoon to you, Mr. Mackey.
Good afternoon.
You are the defendant. This is a complaint for possession after land contract forfeiture. This is a technical first hearing. Let's see. Did you get the information about the next court date, sir?
June 23rd at 8:30 a.m. in room 433.
July.
It's
July, I'm
20
sorry, July.
Yeah, July 23rd, and that'll be at 8:45 for you in courtroom
Okay.
433. Okay?
Got it.
All
Yes.
right. Can I have, oh wait, is this a commercial property?
Correct.
It is, Your Honor.
Okay, so Mr. Mackey, the agency attorneys that avail themselves to the defendant tenants only service tenants or
Yep.
what am I can't think.
Residential.
Property. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's late. It's been a long day. All right. So, and also, what do you have to say? It sounds like you're trying to say
I was
something.
just going to let you know that I will have my own counsel present and they'll file a motion on my behalf.
Okay, that's perfect. So I will see you both on July 23rd at 8:45 a.m. The court will mail notice. Have a great day.
Thank you, Judge.
You as well.
You're welcome. All righty. I see somebody's hand raised. They need co-host. Let me.
Hi, Your Honor. This is
Hello,
Lindsay
I just
Nicole.
made you co-host.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. All right. For matter ending in 025 for BFIS LLC, is the plaintiff's counsel present? Actually, the plaintiff's counsel did not check in today. Is the defendant David Bevel or any occupant of 5944 Corville present?
Yes.
Okay, good afternoon to you, Mr. Bevel. Well, can you state your name? I'm being presumptuous. What's your name?
David Bavell.
David Bevel. Okay, my apologies for the mispronunciation. Mr. Bevel, you are the defendant on a complaint for possession after land contract forfeiture. It does not appear that you have been served. How did you know to come to court today?
Well, I was notified, but I told her that I gave her another like $1,500 because I was a couple of months behind, so I don't know if she just proceeded with it. But I'm in the midst of a negotiation as far as selling the house because some things happened to me and my business slowed up because some equipment got messed up during the storm, so it kind of slowed me up and I kind of fell off track a little bit. So I just got an offer for in the house and I'm in the middle of a negotiation for it right now. At this moment.
You're selling what house, sir?
5944 Corville.
How you selling the house if you don't own it?
I'm in the land contract.
Okay, so listen, I'm not even going to go into all of that today. I just wanted to know how you knew about today's court hearing because you, according to the pleadings in the file, you have not yet been properly served. with the summons and complaints. Unless you're telling me you have. Have you been served?
I mean, I've received the paper. I don't know if I received the paper, but I had misplaced it. So like when I was cleaning out a lot
Okay,
of my
that's
mail,
okay.
so-
That's fine. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to adjourn this matter. You're going to get a different court date. Your matter will be adjourned to July 9th, 2024, and it'll be via Zoom. So you'll appear in court the same way you did today using the Zoom ID number for courtroom 433, and that'll be at 1:35 p.m. Okay.
Okay. But,
all right. So
can I ask a question, please?
Go ahead.
Yeah, if I'm able to, because I did get an offer on the house. If I'm able to sell and pay her off, like, would I still be have to come to court that day?
So I'm going to transfer you into a breakout room. Attorney Boyke, will you all talk to him even though he hasn't technically been served yet?
Oh, absolutely, Your Honor. We can speak with him, see if he qualifies.
Okay. All right. So Mr. Bavell, I'm going to transfer you. You're on a telephone. The transfer will be automatic. Okay. So you won't be able to hear me in a second. And then you can ask the attorneys whatever questions you have. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. We'll see you back on July 9th at 1:35 via Zoom. Thank you. That concludes matter ending in 025.
We have a person on iPhone. I chatted them, but I don't know who that is.
Okay. All right. Madam Clerk is saying that a person on the iPhone walking around in the background, what is your name? Please unmute yourself.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great, and you?
Good. I was actually just you probably adjourned it already and I didn't hear it. So I was just listening in on a case that was going today.
What's your name, ma'am?
My name is Miss Flood.
What case are you trying to find out about?
I think the last four would be 7504.
Are you a plaintiff or a defendant?
So I would say a plaintiff. I'm listening in for someone else. We were just watching.
We don't even have that case.
I don't see 7504 on this docket. Are you sure you're supposed to be in Judge Kennedy's courtroom?
Well, I believe initially they Judge Evans, but then they got a call this morning saying that it was you.
Who is they? Who got a call and who did they get a call from?
They got a call from their lawyer.
What's the entire case number, please?
Hold on, let me see.
She hung up.
Yeah, she did.
Interesting. So I don't know if that was a mistake or that was intentional. Well, we'll give her a moment to log back in. Actually, Madam Clerk, if she logs back in, you'll be able to talk to her.
Yeah.
That concludes the docket for courtroom 433. Thank you, Madam Court Reporter, Officer Wallace, and Madam Court Clerk. Thank you to the agency attorneys and staff. Thank you to the litigants for your patience and the plaintiff's attorneys. Court is adjourned, and we are adjourned until June 13th. Have a great afternoon and have a great Wednesday. Let me end.